Good morning, everyone. This is Nixie DLC. This is War of the Visions Global, and we're going to talk about the update today, the banners, the units, all that fun stuff. So before we get into that, check out my Amazon coins link in the description below. Let's get into it. As you can see, I already have my Silma, and surprisingly, I already have her TMR. She is done. She is basically completely free, which is kind of weird, but it's a nice change. All her shards are from quests and her character quests and all that. All her mind spheres are from the currency from the event and from her bingo board. All you have to do is EX her, get her to level 100, and you are done. But I'm out VXP cubes, so I can't quite do that yet. But let's take you to it. So right here, level up specific unit to 100, and there you go. That's everything. Those JP keys and these flowers are pretty much the reason I'm doing it. Louelle herself, she has the typical bingo board that we get with all the units. That's, oh, it's so early, I can't math. I think it's 120 shards. So let's talk about the news, and then we'll talk about the banners. So, as you all know, we had the stupid extended maintenance, and I think they gave us 600 Visiore, but they did give us that nice present that you guys all saw in the when you logged in, so that's really nice. We'll come back to the banners because we can actually go look at these. Let's go look at some of the new features they added here. So the batch purchase. Oh, I did my shopping in like 2 minutes. It's awesome. I love it. What else did they add? There was a couple other big things in here. The Mind Sphere Exchange Shop. That was one. So once you have a unit that can be EX'd, I think you can start buying them with your UR soul medals. The cost goes up, but hey, it helps out, right? Anything that's not Viz out of your pocket is good. This is what I want to look at. So all the units here, I think, are ones that have EX already. But right at the top, you see Duane. So I was initially thinking the Winter EX units might be next week. I'm thinking it might be Duane now. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to be a bit of a game changer, especially with Black Rose Helena coming around the corner. Man, that is going to be tough. Duane, Helena, Stern, or Kane. Oh, man. They did lower the cost for the yellow and the red chambers, so that is great news. They adjusted the rates too, I think they said. All item drops for Bruno will be adjusted, so I'm hoping that's an increase. I haven't tested it out yet. But I can only assume that's what it's going to be. Don't forget to do the missions. I fortunately did them all before recording the videos, so you guys will have to look at those yourselves. That's how I got Miss Silma here up so high, so fast. And then the event has the currency. As you can see, I've already cleared out a good chunk of the shop already. The next ones I will buy, I'll be prioritizing these, and then the rest we will see. Only getting scholar memories just because they're free with event currency and you don't have to farm them if you do that, so that's really good. Louelle has a pity, which is really stupid when you look at the banners. But you can get the shards and shards for the vision card with the medals. So that's really nice. So now we'll go check out this exchange shop here. So looks like these are the ones that I can do or have access to. So this might change my plans with King Mont now. Because I was going to burn the rest of my metals on him today after calculating how many more login shards we get for him. But now that these are there, you can see I have a stupid amount of these. So might change my mind and look at someone else I want EX, like Gilgamesh. That's pretty good value there. So the shop, all the features have been implemented, and it's so nice and fast to buy all your stuff, and I absolutely love it. I cleared the sucker right out. It was awesome. So you're getting Louelle shards, the daily paid for 12 per shard. It's pretty good value if you're going to be leveling her up. She's also the purchase bonus for the week, so that's another 80 right there. Anything else to talk about before we get into the banners? Not that I can think of off the top of my head, but I'm sure I'm missing something. All right. So she has a banner you can get medals on that has the pity gauge. Standard. She has a 9-step. Pretty standard. But every step is Visiore. 3 and 6 are not free anymore. But on step 9, you get her guaranteed. Now you know why I said that pity in the shop was stupid. That means you'd have to pay 40k to get her that way, or you can pay 18k free Viz to get her this way. And plus, odds are you'll probably end up with minimum 200 shards from this. Why is there a pity? But don't take the pities away, don't get me wrong. And then there's this one, which is even more obscene. For 6k paid, you can get her guaranteed and 400 shards, and a broadstone, and spheres, and fragment. Like, man, that's absolutely crazy. But you know what it is? It's a trap. They want you to spend your Viz because they know that we as global players pay attention to what's going on in JP. We're all starting to hoard for Final Fantasy VII. They're trying to drain us. So unless you are a whale or someone who has disposable income out the wazoo, which I guess is what a whale is, don't pull for this. Because you remember a couple videos back, I showcased that at the 1.5 anniversary, they had a select unit summon for 6k paid that also gave like 400 shards. So you could just choose her later on down the road and summon her. For me, that's going to be Charlotte. That's what I'm going to do. So to me, this is just an absolute trap to get Visiore out of people's pockets. They give you the value, make it look really good. The vision card, it's guaranteed. That's really nice. Plus you're getting the medals on them. So if you're pulling for this, probably just take those medals, put them back into vision card shards. Do that. What else we got? Don't do these. These are stupid. And they have the MR guaranteed unit summons, so you can do these once a day, and then the shop you can buy the tickets for additional chances. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way to a UR, but it might be worth it. The only nice thing about this is you're getting MR shards like guaranteed every day, so that's pretty good. Let's see if there's any notable units on here for the UR pull that might change my mind on it. You know what? There's King Mont, Gilgamesh, Stearns. So the 100 cost units are on here. So maybe I will do these. That's good to know. So on the guarantee, they are 1.5%. So that's not terrible at all. That might actually be worth it. Okay. overall, I'm pretty impressed with the update. I recently changed which BlueStacks version I'm using. I was using Hyper-V before. It was crashing constantly, so I switched to the BlueStacks 4. Diggs did a video on it. I should dig it up and try and link it. It's been way more stable. I farmed for hours last night right up until maintenance. I didn't have a single crash, so it's awesome. However, there is a little con to it. When you back up your data from a Hyper-V and you try to go on this version, you actually can't restore the data because it's a different version. So that means my accounts that weren't linked, so like my main account is linked to one of the two, my alt account is linked to the opposite of whatever this one is, but like my JP account, that's all gone. Yeah, I had all the Final Fantasy VII units, but I don't actively play it, so I'm not upset by it. I like playing the JP version to do the news and to do polls on the new units. So what's fun about it is I can just keep re-rolling until I pull whatever new unit is, and I can look at the animations and all that kind of stuff and look at the banner and the walkout. That's good enough for me. When it comes to global, that's when I'll care a bit more. But I've rambled on long enough. Let me know, are you guys going to pull on Louelle? To me, this is, like I said, it's an absolute trap. I might have to get Admiral Akbar on my thumbnail for this video. So if you guys like this, leave a like, hit subscribe. There's so many people watching my vids not subscribing, so I'll end it there. You guys have a good day and good luck getting your MR built up and getting those brutals cleared. They are interesting to say the least, but unit could solo it. I've done it. Maybe I'll do a video on it. All right, take it easy.